like this, but one at a time. And that meant you had to carve the master, the original design. That means you had to create all the beading for the stones. And you could never make a piece. This would cost, in the 70s, you could spend $800, $900 to make a piece like this. Today, you have the option to buy it. And I can tell you that the quality and what you're looking at, when you see this at home and you bring it and you show it to anyone who's a jeweler and they look at it, their jaw is gonna drop to say, how could you possibly buy something with that quality?
It's exquisite. And the style, too, of the angel wing, you've seen lots of celebrities wearing the angel wing. You know, that's like one of the hottest things going today. So especially if you have a younger person on your list, and when I say younger, I mean anywhere from 13 to about 35.
Any woman of any age.
Yeah.
Connie, the first angel wing we sold was about 5 years ago. Today, you see them quite often.
You do.
But this is a brand new, beautiful one, because we did ones in stainless, we did ones in gold. This is in beautiful silver with the chain. Again, it's a magnificent, magnificent piece. And think of the spiritual significance when you give this to some. You know, God gave each and every one of us our own personal guardian angels. And if you believe that and you listen, okay, and you communicate with your guardian angel, life is much easier, okay? I can assure you of that. And this is like a perfect piece to wear. It's fashionable, it's beautiful, and yet the spiritual significance is just amazing.
Oh, it really is. The size on this, one more time, 1 3/8 by 7/16 of an inch in the length. But the way those stones are set, I would swear I'm looking at diamonds.
Beautiful. And they are set exactly as diamonds are set. But to make a master like this, I'm so happy it has my name on it. That's all I can tell you.
Well, and it has that lifetime warranty.
Yeah. Well, the warranty comes in because we pay attention to everything, whether it's the setting of the stones, the rhodium, the tight bail that's on here, the chain, that all of the findings are soldered. It's just a beautiful, beautiful piece. And when you see it in the box, and again, whomever you're giving this to, or if you're buying it for yourself, you can't go wrong.
Well, and with 2 minutes remaining to shop, we only have a few hundred of these available. There we are up close, Anthony.
Yeah.
That is spectacular.
Yeah, well, you can see, when I was a jeweler, I used to get 75 cents per stone to set. I didn't count how many stones are on there, but I can tell you there's probably close to 100. Because you see they wrap all the way around. And pavé setting is the most difficult. That famous jeweler on Fifth Avenue is the one that made pavéing, you know, in the 20s.
Absolutely.
So popular. But it's not easy to do because the stones have to be very close. And in some cases, you share the prong. And it gives you that total. What I love about this is look at the veins of silver that you see in there, those highlights. So not only
it twinkles.
Yeah, but this could only be done using a computer, creating the master model. If you see what it takes, you know, to create something like this by hand. I used to go to the museums around the world before CAD, and I would study them, and we were making them by hand, but it was just impossible. And that's why we started with the computers back in 1986, but it wasn't without a lot of pain and money. I spent $1 million in 1986 on my first setup.
Wow.
And it was very slow, it was very hard to do. Today they use it in textiles, greeting cards, furniture design, kitchen, whatever it is, because it makes life so much easier. And this is a perfect result, but this is 30 years in the making.
So the end result is something beautiful like this. And again, it looks like, I don't think there's a person who could say that's not diamonds. I mean, that's what it looks like, because that's the way it's set.
And you just feel it.
Yeah.
I love the way it feels.
Yeah, it
I
feels
love
like
the
expensive
look.
jewelry.
Yeah, it definitely. You know, and that's another key. When you're making jewelry, like you look at this piece, and it's
Right.
probably a little more than an inch.
Yep, about 1 3/8 inches.
But it feels like a diamond
It
piece
does.
of
It
gold.
totally does.
Whereas if it were 1.5 or 2 inches,
That's
then
too
it
much,
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah.
loses the. This you could wear day in and day out.
Okay, we will let you know when they're gone. Final 200 of those left between now and the holidays at $10 off. So bear with us, but we want to show you something coming up. We have a huge customer favorite, the Mirror Forzentina chain. This is going to be coming up, but I got to show you.
Forzentina.
Well, you say it a whole lot better than I do. Look at this. Okay, so you know what? I hate to even have it on this white background because you don't see the sparkle as much.
But that's beautiful.
Look at this. Guys, this is like little drops of liquid
This was
silver.
another dream for me.
Well, and I mean, starting price point at $13.95. We're paying to ship it. It's $3.49 on your charge card to bring it home. $2 and change if you have your HSN charge card. I would get a head start there because I can promise you when we put this up, this is going to be beyond popular. You know what? I'm
Get
gonna
ready
take
and
one
make your
off.
list, because I could tell
I want
you.
to show you really quickly.
In my
Whoopsie.
in my 51 years, I've seen a lot of innovations and a lot of designs,
Anthony.
but they were never in the customer's benefit.
Look at that. Okay, now since it's not on that little white neck anymore, you can kind of.
That looks
Oh my gosh, that's coming up, and you're seeing the price correctly. This is sterling, because a lot of people are saying it's not sterling at $13.95. It is sterling at $13.95. It's coming up.
What a
If
mess.
you want to grab it. Oh, wow, already hundreds of people saying yes. So that's going to be exciting. It is just back in stock and free shipping. But we're now going to move to the brand new wing with the cross drop earring for $39.95. This is under $10 on your charge card. We have 500 people who can get these. You know, these are amazing. There's a true right,
You
a
have
true,
to see them on your
a
ear.
true right and a true left. And the little cross just has such an amazing amount of movement to it. So
Connie,
pretty.
on your ear, they look like a masterpiece.
And they feel good too.
The elegance of the wing, the way it curves, it looks like a fan. And throughout my experience in the industry, there were things called waterfalls and a waterfall ring that was in layers with the beautiful swirls. So you look at this design, and it is such a work of art. Look how beautiful.
But
and
again, it looks like diamonds.
of course it looks like diamonds, but on your ear, the way they frame your face.
It calls the attention to your face.
Oh my.
They're so
just
flattering.
Beautiful.
And they're the perfect size. They're about 1.5 inches in the length.
Yep.
They're 15/16 of an inch in the width. If you can, shop on.com or use Express Automated Ordering. All you've got to do is type your phone number in. If you are tired of wearing the same look in an earring, different size hoop, different size stud, this is something completely different.
Fabulous. And I've had the pleasure of seeing it on your ear for the last 2 hours.
Yeah.
And every time I see it, I just smile.
Yeah.
Because it's so beautiful, it's so perfect. You know, this is art. And it's an expression of art from people who spend their entire lives designing, creating. And, I remember when I saw the first cross from Pope Francis. I couldn't believe that I had seen so many crosses, so many designs throughout my 50 years, and yet someone could create something that you had never seen, Pope Francis's cross. That's what this is. You've seen similar, you've seen a conceptual, but did you ever see one that looks like this in the way it wraps around
And the movement on those little crosses on the bottom, so beautiful with the movement and the way they just frame the face and draw the attention into the face, and they're so flattering too.
Yep. And it works perfect with the pendant. But think about the gift giving. You spend a lot of time, a lot of energy. You want to find something unique. You want to find something that they'll like. Well, this is one of those pieces that I defy you to give this to someone.
I agree.
And them not be totally head over heels for it.
I
It's just
totally
perfect.
agree. I mean, you have something that when they open the box, I just think from the get-go, they're going to be amazed. And it's going to be one of the pieces, too, when they wear it, people will say, oh, my goodness, where did you get it? Because you're right. You've never seen this style. Exactly.
Well, think of my company. I mean, when I stopped counting, I was close to 300,000 designs.
Wow.
And, you know, when people sometimes, oh, I wish I could come up with a good idea. I say, Steph, I come up with 6 good ideas a week just to stay in business. You know, so it's a constant evolution of, they call it data mining, where you go into your archives and you glean from either past designs, past experiences, and then you combine those elements to try to make something that people will love.
Okay, we have just a few seconds left. Hang in there, under $10 on your charge card. We also want to show you, coming up, if you are familiar with the hologram pieces, we have, look at this one. Oh, this may be the best.
This is the image of Christ. We don't have a lot of these, and this is, when I tell you what's on that piece, not only is it the 14 stations of the cross, oh, look at that reverse side.
The back.
Well, you could wear that as the front.
You could.
When I showed this to my brother Michael, he said, well, I would wear it on the front and keep the other one a secret and only show it to certain people. But this is technology at its finest. But there's the 14 stations of the cross, and the actual station has the GPS coordinate of where that station took place.
No, that is so neat.
Yeah. Which is amazing.
Look at that.
And again, the
back one more time.
Yeah.
Look at the raised 3-dimensional back here. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, right there on the back.
Beautiful diamond cutting.
And by the way, we took $20 off of our regular selling price. This is $30.
When I was with Anthony Mark Hankins last night, he went right on the HSN app and he ordered that piece and the chain that I was wearing. Because he just couldn't believe what he was seeing.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, now we're going to move right along, and we're going to talk about the beautiful brand new Serenity Prayer Cross. This is in sterling silver. We took this from $79 to $59 in sterling silver. Yeah. Love it. And the size on this one, too, is great. It's about 2 3/8 by 1 7/16. So the front of the cross, in its own right, is gorgeous because it's not a flat cross. It's very 3-dimensional. There's lots of detail.
We made that original. I made that original in my studio probably 15 years ago.
Did we do this in gold?
Gold, yes.
Yes, I remember that. Yes. Okay, let me show you the back. So
it's a
magnificent,
magnificent cross.
And you can see that 3-dimensional center. But look, there's your prayer engraved in sterling silver, by the way.
Well, it's a stampato, so they're 2 separate pieces of silver, but very, very difficult to do. And to make that original cross must have cost me probably in excess of $5,000, because you're not using a computer, you're actually cutting the die out of steel by hand. And, you know, it took, and that was Mr. Romeo, it took him a week to actually make it. And it's beautifully done. You know, I don't think that the size is overpowering.
No, it's 2 3/8 by 1 7/16. But I love that you were able to engrave the whole prayer on the back.
And we'll see it on Angie, so you can actually see in proportion.
Oh, there's 200 of these.
Yeah, we don't have And, you know, here you can use, we do have a silver chain. We have the mirror one that Angie put on. We have a rope one that's about a 3 millimeter. That's in like the $35 range that would work great with it. We've got the stainless chains in stainless that also would work. But just the kind of piece that you're really not going to find. You know, jewelers that are out there today, you know, unless it's, you know, one of the mass regional jewelers that have many, many stores, they can't buy pieces like this from us because we won't sell them. We only make them You know, when you're making them by the hundreds.
Yeah.
You know, you can't make just a small quantity. So it's very hard to find pieces like this. And that's why a lot of times people look in antique shops or go online, you know, but, you know, can't find them.
And especially, again, price is not the most important thing, but I gotta say, at $59.95 to get real precious, noble metal. I mean, and a lifetime warranty. I don't know anybody who does the lifetime warranty.
And it's diamond cut. Well, you know, that was a process that I started, again, like 22 or 23 years ago. And it worked for me because I was able to track the pieces.
Okay. They registered, right.
I was forced to change certain things that we were doing because when I saw where a piece would wear out, you make that wire a little bit thicker. You don't make a chain. The earring wires that we only use, and I think that's, I want to say 32 thousandths in thickness, because the thinner ones would always bend out of shape or break. So look at the bail thickness, the wire on the top. Those you learn through experience, you know?
Well, and 50-some years later, I think you got it down.
You almost got it correct there, son.
You learned a little something in 50-some years.
Yep.
Since 1965, Anthony's been in the business, and he's been here at HSN 25 years.
And one of the highlights of my 25 years was working with Dick Clark here one day. And when he listened to the whole story, he said, you know what? You're going to be doing this for a long time because you love what you do. And for you, it's not work. So. Well,
we were saying that before we came on the air today. Anthony and I were just talking, and he said he's been blessed that throughout his career, he's done the same thing. And he
I didn't have to switch.
Yeah.
Many times people switch, and you know, and you have to learn all over again. You know, and you don't like it as much, you know? It's a blessing to love what you do.
Well, it shows. It absolutely shows. Okay, they're just telling us if you want this one, I'm going to say 69 people or so with everyone on board, probably 69, now 66 people can get it. Okay, we're going to show you something that I personally love.
Beautiful.
I love this. I think this is adorable. Okay, so the item number for this one is 539-829. 539-829. This was $79.95. This is gold, guys.
Yeah.
This is
in
gold.
In 3 colors. Chain
and we're doing it for $54.95. I wish we had 1,000 of these.
That is one of the classics in the jewelry industry. The original heart that was made there, that floating heart,
look at this.
Was made in about 1982, 83.
80s for sure, yeah.
And was sold for hundreds and hundreds. In silver, that heart sold for over $300.
Oh, I love that one. And it's gold for $54.95. Now, I'm telling you, if you are holiday shopping for any lady on your list, I don't care what her age is, she would adore this. And this comes with a 17-inch chain. Hopefully, we may be able to sneak that one in before the end of the hour, because I'm telling you, that is a buy and a half. Okay, but now, we mentioned our mirror chain one time, and 200 people said, I've got to have it. Guess what we're doing? We're doing free shipping. We have your choice of the 16-inch, 18-inch, 20, or 22. The 22 is almost gone already. We're doing, as I said, free shipping and 4 flexible payments. So the flex pays start around $3.50 to bring this home. The light play that you're going to get with this one is out of this world. This is not in stainless. This is in sterling silver. And it's a huge, huge customer favorite. We just brought it back in stock, so we have every single one. If you're holiday shopping, think about giving someone the gift of precious metal for $13.95. We pay to ship it to you. Not only that, but it does come with that same lifetime warranty. These are made in Italy, and you have something that the person will absolutely love, because quite honestly, I'm going to show you one of these. I'll just show you one. I mean, the amount of sparkle that you get from a single is absolutely out of this world. I mean, the way the light dances on this, look at that. It's like a string of lights.
And Connie, you heard me say before that throughout these last 51 years, I've seen a lot of trends, a lot of fads. We've created quite a few. And they've not always been in the customer's benefit. Sometimes, like herringbone chains, for instance, they made them, they look flat, they look shiny, but in the end, the chain would bend. And it didn't last. This is a process where, and I take my hat off to the mechanic who actually did this, and it's called forzettina, which is a forced link. And
it sounds so much better, forzettina.
Forzettina, and it's compressed. You compress the part of the link that is not the wear point. So if you look at a loop, the part that actually moves and can wear out was never compromised. That shiny reflection actually made the part of the link that is now flattened stronger, because when you press metal, you condense what they call the grain structure, and it becomes hard. So this is a win-win for everybody. The look, the design, oh, wow.
The affordability.
The affordability, and look at the Christ head. That's coming up. But here you can see with this chain how beautiful the chain looks on a medallion. You can wear this as a single standalone. It's very, very strong.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous. 400 and counting. 400 people have ordered in the last couple of minutes. I have almost 600 people waiting. The good news is you're seeing it first, so that's a big plus, because they just gave me an update, the 16-inch. If you want the 16-inch, which I adore, right there close to the neckline, the 16-inch, I have 400 remaining in the 16-inch. So the 16-inch is going to go during this presentation. The 22-inch, if you like that 22, guess what? We have 350 of the 22-inch, and this is only the first presentation. You know, you think about $16.95 for a 22-inch sterling silver chain with a lifetime warranty.
Wait till you see this in person.
Then you even still get 4 flex pays on that. So it's like $3 to get this home on flex pay.
Well, but you know what? Here, then, you should really think about buying. What did you say the flex payment was?
Multiples. It's like $3.49.
So it's $12. It's $14. $14 a month for 4 months if you buy all 4 lengths. If you buy all 4 lengths, then you can do the way Angie just put that beautiful Christ head high in the neckline. You could wear
them just by themselves.
Well, I love the way she's wearing that Christ head. And Dan, could we give the viewers an item number on that Christ head, because I know we don't have a lot of them.
Yeah, you know what? It's 561647.
Now he'll put it up on the screen, because I think that's our next item.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, they're telling us, let me just show you real quickly, and we're going to give you that information on the Christ head. The Christ head, we have 190.
Left,
yeah. But the necklace, Anthony.
It's amazing.
This is like home run.
And not only is it home run, remember, it comes gift boxed with the lifetime warranty card. So these are standalone gifts, okay? Maybe you don't know what pendant you're gonna give this, ask someone to put on this. They don't need a pendant.
Right.
You could wear that 16-inch chain for $13.95 on your neck and have nothing else on you, and you will look fabulous.
And Anthony, I hate to ask you this, because I'm afraid I know the answer. Is this it till Christmas quantity that we have, or do you know?
No, I would say so, because, yeah.
So when you have your late November show, this is not, we don't think?
I don't think so, because we have a gold TS, and
okay.
You know, we have Napoli chain, we have other chain. I know.
Okay, you know, my producer just said we're almost Well, we are over a third of our way through the quantity for the whole Christmas quantity with 900 ordered. Listen, the best part is if you've never shopped with Anthony before and you're thinking about this, but you've never shopped with him, he's been here 25 years. He wouldn't be here 25 years if people didn't love the quality of Michael Anthony, but you always have now the extended holiday return policy till January 31st of next year. So when you put this on your charge card at $3 and change, $3 and change. If you don't love it, you send it back. But I promise you are
you're
you're
gonna freak out.
You'll want to come back and get the other sizes.
You know what, Connie? And when I think about the work that it takes, there's Kerry, Christina, so many people on HSN side and the Mike Land side, what it takes to put a show together and go through hundreds and hundreds of designs to pick the ones to make a show like this. You have no idea the effort that it takes, and I take my hat off to both teams, because this is what makes our product line. You know, values like this, and then the pleasure that someone gets from a $15 piece. It's, you know, it's not what you spend, it's what you spend it on. Pop always used to say, I don't care how much you make, it's how much you spend that counts. Okay, as long as you always spend less than you make, you'll always have money. And the point of actually, you know, buying pieces like this is you make people so happy with sometimes, you know, Mom always said, a little money, a little gold, a little gift. These are those little gifts that are impactful.
Oh, there is no question about it, no question. And you know what? With the amount of people that we have on board, when Anthony and I leave you at 4 o'clock, there's going to be less than 1,000 of these left for the whole holiday season with the amount of folks that we have on board.
Generally, after the show, a lot of people visit .com, and a lot of things sell out completely.
Well, the 22-inch at this point, I have 300 left for the whole holiday season in the 22.
And I'm glad you picked that one for a second, because there's an example, the 20 or the 22-inch. You don't need, as long as the person is standing and has a neck, they could wear that piece. So you don't have to worry, is the 16 too small? Do they want the 8? The 20-inch, the 22-inch, perfect pick. Anyone you give that to will get a lifetime of wear out of that chain.
And
you only spent, look what you spent.
Right?
Wow.
It is amazing. I just wish we had more of these, but we don't. So especially right now, they're saying last call on the 22, last call on the 16, but any one that you choose, and if you can choose more than one, while we've got the free shipping, because if you shop with us a lot for jewelry, you know it's few and far between when we do the free shipping, so we do have that for you right now. We also have 4 flexible payments, which means you can break it up to $3 and change to be able to bring it home. And then the crazy thing is, if you have the HSN charge card, you get yet another flexible payment. And one more thing, if you don't have your charge card yet and you call and you get instantly approved, because you can call, we have people standing by right now that can approve you for the HSN charge card, you could choose, let's say you wanted to choose a 22-inch at $16.95, it would be free. If you put it on your charge card, you'd pay nothing. So
what kind of business is that?
Yeah, and we'll remind you too that the Christ head hologram is available for you. It's coming up next, 561647 if you want to order on that, because you see it on Angie. But one more time before we leave this one, Anthony, I mean, sterling silver in a fancy.
I can only tell you that I've shopped a lot of shows, visited with a lot of manufacturers, designers, and when I saw this chain about 3 years ago, I was so delighted and knew that we had found something for every customer.
Well, we have, I'm going to say with everybody on board, fewer than 700 left of that mirror chain with almost 2,000 ordered. Now, this is really limited. This is our Tricolor wave ring from $189 to $169, but we have fewer than 10 in every single size. It's $42.49 on your charge card. We have 5 through 11 available if you'd like that gorgeous ring, if you've been looking for something like that. But we're going to move now. Anthony is about to bust to talk about
the earrings first?
The Christ head hologram. This we took from $149 to $129, and we have 190 of them available. It's on FlexPay at $32.49. If you have your HSN charge card, you could do it for $25.99. And it is not only, it's certainly a beautiful piece, and the size of it's 1 5/8 by 1 5/16, but more importantly, it is
This is space age technology. Connie, show them also, because they've seen the front, the reverse side. This is 30 years of working with computers and lasers to be able to create that sculpture in the back. That could never be done. I owned that piece in 18 karat gold that I bought in Italy some 40 years ago, and I was able to copy that piece using a laser digitizer.
Was that piece a one of a kind?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, I paid a lot of money for it. And so that's technology that's amazing. Now, when you look at that front of that digital hologram, this has what they call 300,000 DPI. Most television, most cameras are 1,000.
And this is?
So 300,000.
Okay.
So look at the computer that I have here, the iPad. I want to show you one of the images, because the 14 stations of the cross are right there. And these are, I wish I could tell you who the artist was that created this, but Bruce and I worked together on this piece. Bruce High, he's the inventor of the process. And we couldn't figure out, but we're doing our research to find out who was the artist and when were they painted. It also has a number up here in this corner. This is the actual GPS coordinate of the first station of the cross.
Crazy.
So what you're seeing, no one has ever seen this before. Wait till you see this in sunlight. I was telling Connie before, I was with Anthony Mark Hankins last night at the hotel, and we were having just dessert and talking. When I showed him this piece, he literally went straight on .com, ordered it, and then ordered the chain. The front of the piece is a mineral crystal that is very strong material, and it's impervious to light, water. So you put this on. I wear this piece on my neck. I've given it as gifts. You can see each one of the paintings are incredible. And this is something that you're going to see more of, but right now this is not commercially available to anyone. This is a piece that I designed with Bruce, brought here. It's only the second time we've sold it. And
it's 2 minutes or sell out, they're telling us.
And when you read the testimonials from people who actually own them, I mean...
Oh my gosh, that and the cross.
Yeah. And then there's an image of a cross. Carmen and I go to a church called St. Mary's in Mount Vernon, and it's on High Street. And it has a beautiful cross in the back of where the altar is. And Bruce took that cross, a picture of that cross, and he replicated it in the background. So each one of these is made, by hand when you create the original design. Then
I wonder how long it takes to make one by hand.
It takes several hours just at a clip. You can't even work at it all the time because it's pretty delicate work to do. And then we do several renditions of it till we find the one that we like. And then they're produced with machines, but a person has to actually take the digital hologram and glue it to the mineral crystal and then set it like a stone. So this is not something that's just mass produced.
That's why we never have enough of them.
Never have enough of them.
I remember when you launched. Did you launched with the cross one though?
I think that was the first one, and it's just magnificent. You know, we will ultimately have special orders available for you. They're not set up online yet, but we're working on it to where you actually can put. We had a 25th anniversary for myself at a hotel, and I was able to put all the images from that party and the cards. So these are treasures. When you see a piece like this and you own one of these and you recognize that this took several of our lifetimes to create the technology to present this one piece to you.
Okay, we will let you know when it's officially gone. It will sell out in our time with you today because with everybody on board, they said fewer than 40. But look at this. Something else we all want for Christmas. Gold earrings. And this is a wide, polished tube. Classic.
Very hard to find.
Classic beyond belief. $99.98. It's under $25 on your charge card.
Fabulous price point.
Yeah, and that's going to be coming up in a few minutes. But before we do that, we're going to tell you more because Joey Mangano is launching her book here in 4 days. We're excited. Take a look.
Every single one of us has our own unique path.
There's so many things that she said that it hit my heart.
Joy's relationship with her children definitely made me think about my son. Everything I do is for him. I want to be his inspiration. Less fear.
More joy.
More joy.
You are your greatest invention. What will your story be?
Join me, Amy Morrison.
Join me, Colleen Lopez, for Gotta Watch Thursdays.
This week, we're on the case with collections inspired by the film Murder on the Orient Express. On the Beauty Report with Amy Morrison, discover stylish beauty collections from Lancome and more. And on the list, film-inspired fashion collections fit for a lavish train ride. Don't miss this exciting TV shopping event Thursday at 7 p.m. Search Orient Express on hsn.com to shop the entire collection now and see the movie in theaters November 10th.
A passenger was murdered. Are you a genius detective who can say us? There is a murderer among us. What are you afraid of?
Everything.
The real killer is one of you people.
I didn't do it.
I would not lie.
I would not lie.
I'm sleeping here, where everyone can see me. And I can see everyone.
Murder on the Orient Express. Rated PG-13, November 10th.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search Gemstone Guide to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
Busy on that sterling silver mirror link, so bear with us. You're going to get it because you saw it first, but we're going to move right along. We actually have a pendant and earrings. That pendant combined back with that chain. Are you kidding me? How gorgeous is this? And this is a super quick special. The pendant is $12.95 from $19.95. The earrings from $34.95 are $19.95. They're both in sterling silver. Anthony's shaking his head. They're under $5 on your charge card on FlexPay.
Well, again, this is real jewelry.
Right.
Okay, it's sterling silver, it's rhodium plated, and you get to create a wardrobe, a look, without
breaking the bank,
ruining your budget for the month.
Oh, we're going to say hi to Marilyn in Michigan. Marilyn, welcome to HSN. I heard you ordered 4 of the Zentina chains.
I sure did. I'm planning on giving 3 as gifts, and 1 is for myself.
Yep. Well, you're going to absolutely love it, and whomever you give it to. And how did you choose the sizes, just for curiosity?
Well, I come from a family of tiny women, and so I bought the 16-inch, and it's really hard for us to find 16-inch in something that we like, let alone something that we can use to put pendants on. That's what I'm really excited about, because I have several pendants, and I'm going to have a bunch of choices now.
Good, good, good. And you're also going to just love it as a standalone, too. So
I am. I bought the Jesus monogram for myself. That is for me.
Wait till you see that. Well, Marilyn, thank you for taking the time and sharing with us.
Thank you. I'm so enjoy Michael Anthony's jewelry, and I'm so happy to add this to my collection.
Thank you. You have a happy holiday season. Bye. How wonderful, 4 of them. She just
but you know what? That's exactly what we've been trying to say.
Okay, now.
You can't buy 4 of these. That's the difference.
Okay, here we have that same chain in gold. In gold, starting at $94.95. It's free shipping. It's on FlexPay for around $23 to get that home on FlexPay. Let me just take this off really quickly.
This was actually the first Forcentina chain that I actually ever saw. And this is done, again, pressuring the link using very high pressure. But this creates almost a diamond cut look that, again, would never, ever, ever be possible to physically diamond cut something like this, because each chain has hundreds and hundreds of diamond cuts, and you could never create that type of accuracy to be able to do it.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful, beautiful look. Fabulous chain, flexibility, strength, reflectivity, the color of the gold. This has a beautiful spring lock, because the lobster claw would be too heavy for a chain like this.
And remember, we've got 4 FlexPays, 5 using the HSN charge card, so it's around $23 to get that home in gold. It's amazing. Okay, we're gonna move right along. So we're continuing on with our gorgeous gifts from Michael Anthony, and now we're gonna talk to you about the Tricolor wave ring. And I'm gonna grab the Tricolor necklace, the gold heart necklace, because it would actually be very pretty back with the gold heart necklace that we had. This is gonna be super quick though, because we took this all the way down to $169 from $189, FlexPay's $42. And Anthony, this is just, it's a classic, beautiful, fine jewelry piece.
But no, that seems to be...
Oh, no, this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, that is made in our Italian factory. And, you know, to make rings in stampados is very, very difficult. There was only one company in Italy that the family specialized in that. So no one could even try to do what they were doing because they didn't have the technique. And so to make a ring like this in tricolor, in true tricolor, very, very difficult. To get that look is even more difficult, and to match it with that piece is...
Well, but it the cool thing is it gives you a license to wear whatever you want. You don't have to worry of, oh, can I wear my white chain with my yellow earring? Yes, you can. And this pulls it all together. But you were really one of the companies, too, that started.
Always. I always loved Tricolor from day one. Not many people had the love for it.
Or knew how to put it together.
Not only did they know how to put it together, but they wouldn't make the investment to make the pieces properly. What I learned is that the better I made the model, the cheaper it was to produce, and the more I could reintroduce that into the market years down the road. Because Tricolor seems to go in vogue in a cycle of every 5 years.
Oh, really?
Makes a little resurgence, then comes back. We were the ones that made all rose pieces, all white pieces, where no one had ever done that before. It was always either all yellow or rose color.
Well, it's more expensive to do too, isn't it?
Yeah, because you have to have many more inventories. By the way, if right now, I don't know what sizes we have in this, but being able to buy this in your
5 through
size
11.
is also a treat. I don't know how many of them we have, but it's a beautiful ring. When you see it in person, you'll absolutely love it. But this is a buy for yourself.
Okay, We are going to move right along. I want to show you the necklace that we were talking about because so many people have fallen in love with this. Lowest price we've ever offered. Now you're getting the chain, which is in yellow gold.
Beautiful chain too.
And then you get yellow gold, white gold, and rose gold hearts that are dangling from it. We did this originally at $79 and it was amazing. Today we're doing it at $54.95 for gold.
You know, we don't have a lot of these.
No. And it will never, ever be back.
Auto dial on this one.
4 flexible payments, $13.74 to bring that home on your charge card. And if you happen to have your HSN charge card, $11 brings that home for you, which is awesome. Okay, and then we also want to show you, this is just a few moments away. We haven't had a chance to show you this yet, but we have this
Tricolor.
Big, I looked at that price, I'm like, this cannot be it.
Yep.
Yes, it is. We did this at $89. We're doing this at $59.
Our Italian factory.
$59.95 in Tricolor. And look, the back of it's all highly polished. If you wanted to wear it like that, you could. But this satin finish here.
Yeah. And these are actually tubings, square tubings that are grooved and cut at those angles and then completely assembled using, you know, slightly automated equipment, but predominantly by hand.
That's a big cross, too.
Well, that's how you get that kind of look, and you could still give a lifetime warranty because it's structurally sound.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
that will be coming up, and I promise you, that will be hot, hot, hot. But now, just in time for the holidays, this is a great reorder, meaning we sold out of this at $119. We have it back for you today at $99. This is our 10-karat gold wide hoop earrings. They're on FlexPay for under $25, $19.99 if you're using your HSN charge card, but they're about 3/4 of an inch in the length, and then you have the width. You have that big, bold, beautiful width, the highly polished look, the warmth of the gold too. You can see that so well here. 5/8 of an inch in the width. But you know, if we were, it's so funny because we all love working with Anthony. I've loved working with him for 20 years. He is so much fun, but I'll tell you what, nobody has the jewelry manufacturing knowledge that this man does. I mean, this would be like a little tutorial on how to build the perfect wide earring if we went through all of the attributes.
Well, I struggled quite a number of years trying to make earrings this width with such a small diameter.
Right.
You know, we had Huggies that had hinges on them, and they were good, but not as strong and not as durable. This is an earring that I can tell you, I can give you a lifetime warranty because I know that you won't be able to wear it out. But yet it's so, you know, it hugs the ear.
But every little thing that you did, like with the rolling of the edges, with this particular type of clasp, so you've got that dome and it's perfectly weighted. I mean, everything about it, the finishing on the end caps, everything about it was purposeful.
The good news is that when you finally get it right, then the customer appreciates it and you can keep selling that piece. This is one of those pieces that it's a classic. You'll love it if you've always wanted to. And I was astounded at the value and the price because, you know, here, go to a store. I defy you to go out there and try and find something that looks like this in gold. And this is a big look, but yet a classic look. One easy to wear. You know, this falls in that category, as Mom says, you could put it on, keep it on for a couple of days. You don't worry, you can sleep in it, you can shower in it, you know, and it has that structural integrity that you don't have to baby an earring like this.
Well, and to get it home for under $25, and remember,
thank you, Mr. FlexPay.
Yes.
Or Mrs. FlexPay.
$19.99 if you're using your HSN charge card, because you do get those additional FlexPays. This would be another good one if you don't have that charge card yet. Call and get instantly approved and take $20 off. You know, because pieces like this, we're talking gift giving, but honestly, if you don't have it in your jewelry collection, why not get that piece? Because you will wear this for the rest of your...
Just a treat yourself. You don't have this look. You're not going to find this look. You're not going to go out into the marketplace and shop those stores and be able to find pieces like this. They don't exist. And I can tell you that because I know how long it took me to get to this point and make that one. But it's a beautiful earrings, beautiful design. It's easy to maintain this because it's highly polished. Any little polishing cloth, you just touch the surface and it polishes right up. But a great value. And it also would make a great gift.
Sure it would.
So,
yeah, like if you want to give...
Speaking of gifts, I think I have to take this bracelet off, otherwise...
Well, but
they'll be chasing me down the block. What's that bracelet?
And again, the nice thing is unconditional money-back guarantee until January 31st of next year. But there's not a woman, I don't care what the age, I don't care what she does in life, there is not a woman who wouldn't love to get this one, Anthony.
Absolutely. And even to wear it, you know, we talk constantly about, you know, where that lifetime warranty came from. And how we continue to do it. It's in the experience of watching people and knowing people that wear the product that you really can develop the skill to make the best thing. And, you know, when you see pieces like this, you know, and you own them, you'll understand exactly what I mean. So treat yourself on that earring or give it as a gift. It's a beauty. Okay, we're going to move on because we have less than 10 minutes remaining to shop in this show today. And then Anthony's back tonight from 7 to 9 with Miss Lynn. Okay, but right now we're going to talk about a beautiful cross. And it's back to what we were saying before. Anthony has created so many of the processes that are used in jewelry today in regards to diamond cutting and finishing and tricolor. This is actually a tricolor cross. It was supposed to be $89. We're doing it for $59, under $15 to bring it home. In my opinion, a cross at 1 3/4, 7/8 of an inch in the length, and something that's made like this. And I want to show you what I'm talking about. Nice big bail, the satin finish on the front, and remember it's tricolor. So that adds a whole new degree of difficulty in making it because these colors are meeting together, and then you have that beautiful finishing and the beautiful diamond cutting. On the back of this, you'll see it's all highly polished. You could wear it like that if you chose to do so, and it would look like a completely different cross. Here you can see the thickness from the side. This value for gold in a cross of this size, and you'll see it on the neck here in a second, is exceptional. I mean, we've had a lot of great buys in the show today. In gold, this may be the best buy. Well, and I have a certain appreciation for it because having had my own mill and understanding what it takes to make the tubing and all the components and the complexity of actually putting it together, I know what a value this is. And I know that we didn't cut any corners here. You know, that cross is high polished on the reverse side for a reason, because that's what touches your chest. If you see the angles on all 4 points of the cross, it gives it the reflective light necessary. The diamond cutting on a piece like this literally is done by hand because that's the only way to put those cuts where you want them. But fabulous design. I can tell you this is one of the tried and true crosses on both sides of the pond, here and in Europe, that people wear. And you'll absolutely love it. But look at this up close. Look how pretty that finishing, even the finishing on it, Anthony. Yeah. Well, those are all hand finishes, you know, and I remember the first... Each cross is finished by hand? Yeah, those diamond cuts, a diamond cut by hand. That is... And the rhodium plating on there is all hand applied. You know, but I could tell you this, you know, throughout the years, I've seen the product get better and better. And, you know, like even when you look at this, as a jeweler, I was trained that little ring on the top, you keep that very tailored so it doesn't change the design. Right. You know, the size of the ring, the size of the bail. So this is one of those keepers, and if you're thinking about giving a gold cross for Christmas or any of the communions or confirmations, this is a beautiful one for men or lady, it works. So you'll enjoy it.
Okay, we have just about a minute remaining to shop. Only 5 minutes left to shop with Anthony in this show, and then he's going to be back from 7 to 9 tonight. But this one, I mean, don't hesitate. While we have other beautiful pieces online for a gold cross, and I want to remind you of the size. It is 1 3/4 by 7/8. So it's not a small piece. This is a big piece.
No.
$89 was our price. We're doing it for $59. And here, even from a distance, look at that on Angie. Wow.
Right, and that was the point. The point is to make something like this. When you go through that process of creating the tubing, that's how you get such a big look. But the fact that it's square tubing, not round. Years ago, they only made them in round because that's what people asked for. But square tubing makes it structurally sounder, so you can get a little bigger look and diamond cut the edges, and voila, you have a beautiful design.
Fantastic. Okay, we're going to be wrapping it up in just a few moments. And we do still have these available, so if you're on board, you are going to get it. I'd say we have maybe 200 or so of these left. But when it's gone, this will be retired. This one will be gone. So just so you know, when it is gone, it's gone. Now, we have one more item that we're going to sneak in, but we do want to remind you that we can show you what's on HSN2, our sister network. Look at our today's special in our Passport to Gold 14-karat Singapore chain. So it is our today's special. The price expires tonight at midnight, and we've taken about $40 to $50 off each of those 14-karat gold Singapore chains. Check that out on hsn.com or HSN2. Okay, we get to squeeze this one in. I'm so excited. This,
nice.
You know, we've had great values throughout the last 3 hours. This takes the cake. I mean, this is, plus it's something that we would all want. I mean, this is like one that you look at and it's so
It's
cute.
a classic.
Yeah. Anyway, so we took this from $79, which was a remarkable price considering you get the chain. You get the 17-inch chain, you get the 3 charms, a white, a yellow, and a rose gold. Right now, we're doing this for $54.95, and it's $13.74 on FlexPay. And Anthony,
Awesome.
not only a beautiful piece of
each-
jewelry, but the sentiment.
Right, each one of those hearts, and again, that heart was created by a very famous person in the early 80s and is still sold today by that famous store on Fifth Avenue, but you couldn't touch the silver one for, you know, $200.
Yeah.
So this is an exceptional value. The chain also is one of those forzettina that is actually compressed. So it gives you a beautiful, high polished link, and it's a nice strong chain. So this is not a chain that, you know, you're gonna say, I'm not gonna use the chain. It works, you know, who called us from Nevada just recently when she bought all the mirror chains? It wasn't Donna.
Debbie, maybe?
I don't remember. I forgot looking the name. But she brought silver chains for her sisters.
Yeah.
This has 3 pieces of gold. Okay, so you could keep one and give 2 of them away also.
Oh, yeah, you could.
You know, but it's each one, the white is white, the rose is rose. You know, many times you don't find that in the jewelry.
Or,
but great value.
Well, you know, and you think about, too, you could get this if you have a couple children. So it's you and your children.
Yep.
You know, you could, there's so many symbolic reasons, kind of that yesterday, today, tomorrow, in a charm.
The Trinity.
I mean, yeah, the Trinity. However you choose to look at this or just wear it because it's pretty jewelry. I mean, however you want to do it. But this is going to sell out. I will tell you, we have more people online than we have availability. So if you want to use express automated ordering or if you want to shop on hsn.com, you'll make sure you get one. This is one I promise you. Treat yourself. We've been talking gift giving, but this is a to you, from you, because you will love having that tricolor.
And it's a symbol of eternal love.
It is. It is.
The floating heart.
So very, very pretty. I just wish we had more. But, you know, the individual, look at this. The individual, well, the chain is beautiful, but then the individual charms, they float, they move. As you move, they're gonna move. And you see they're 3-dimensional little beautiful hearts.
They're little puffed hearts. And again, these are pieces that you know, take a tremendous investment on our part to make progressive dye to make a piece like this, because you don't just make one. If you don't have a very good automated way of making them, you can't do them. It takes too much labor, you know. But beautiful design. The fact that it's in tricolor also is nice. You know, and you don't find that much tricolor. It's harder to find in the marketplace.
Okay, we're gonna do a last call. That will be sold out. And in our final few seconds, we wanna mention, in case you couldn't get through earlier, our mirrored chain is still available starting at $13.95. We've sold over 2,500. We have fewer than 800 between the 4 sizes remaining. The 22, there's only 1 dozen left. The 18, there's 100. So if you want this chain, this is the time to do it. And again, it's right around $3.50 to put it on your charge card. We're doing free shipping. I would say order multiples of these. You're gonna be glad you did. And Anthony, we'll see you back tonight.
I was gonna say, if you didn't get enough of me, myself and Lynn will be on 7 to 9 tonight.
Thank you, my
for
friend.
all the costs. Thank you, Connie.
Miss Robbins coming up next with lots that you don't want to miss out on right here at HSN. Stay with us.
Fan Shop, I'm your host, Robin Wall. Are you ready? How's your team look?